Okay, first thing we need to do is go to the Jefferson County Clerk's site. You can directly go to searchjeffersondeeds.com to get to where we need to go. Alright, so when you press this, we're going to see this kind of page. What we're going to do is click party name. We're going to put grantee in here. Yes, grantee. And then we're going to hit an asterisk right here. And then down here, we're going to go to mortgage. Alright, here's the mortgage. Okay, now we're going to hit execute search. Oh, crackers, hang on. I did a boo-boo. Before we do that, we're going to go back, and we're going to do it by month. I apologize. So, best thing to do is usually do this by month. So, like January 1st through, let's just say, July 31st. And you can execute search. And that way you're not pulling down so much at one time. If you want to do 2 or 3 months at a time, go for it. Just the amount of information that you're going to get is the bigger, just make sure that you can get through all of it. Alright, so we have 220 unique names. Here's where the months really come into handy to just do it by months, because it's 220 unique names and you don't want to have to skip anything. So if it says credit union, I don't want it. If it says bank, I don't want it. If it says Annex Capital LLC, I want it. So click on all the ones that are normal people, or if they say LLC after them, that's the information that I want. So keep going down and click all of these people. The trust, like I said, Bank of America, don't want. Bank of Bluegrass Trust, don't want those. Okay, so let's just say that we have these. And here is what it looks like. So what you're going to do next is you're going to basically hit kind of a select all. You can, if you do a select all, it may get some of the other information, but if you do this, it'll just come back. Alright, now when you do this, we're going to hit copy and paste. Now here you can see that it pulled in the Tommy Baguette. I don't need that because that is absolutely nothing. Alright, so we're going to delete that. Oh, yes, we're going to delete the whole row. Alright, because we don't need that information. We also don't need this image stuff as well, so we can delete this as well. Now what we are going to need, and what is really handy, is, don't know that I need property address. Okay, so let's just say it was K&B Home Services. Let's see here, where did I put that information? Okay, so here's the K&B Home Services. Here's the borrower's name and address. I need their name and I need their address. I also need the lender's name and their address. Now you are going to run into multiple people using, so like all of these people are annex, annex, annex. So I only need it, you only have to look it up once and then populate it here. This information here is the legal description. I don't need that. We can just delete this whole column. Again, the book and page, I don't need that as well. Delete that column. In fact, delete these next 2 columns as well. Well, darn it. Delete column and delete column. Okay. So really what we're going to need is just the buyer, their mailing address, the seller, and their mailing address. So after you go ahead and put in their mailing address and at least the zip code, if you can put in that they're in Louisville, Kentucky too, that would be really, really handy. Let me see if we can insert one to the left, and I'm going to insert another one to the left, because that will stop having to do a lot of fill-in later on. And especially if they are not in Louisville per se, that is really good to know. Alright, so now that we have this information, what are we going to do with it? Well, we're going to take this, and what we're also going to do, we're going to hit copy and paste over here, and I will have these set up exactly how I want them. So we're going to have, let's just say that we're going to take this. Alright, we're going to copy, and we're going to paste. Now, here's the other part that I'm going to need. I need you to go to the Kentucky Secretary of State website. when you go to the Secretary of State website, you need to enter in, oops, forgot I did that, their information. You can leave that all in there or just some of it in there. And here they are. They are an active corporation. They're in good standing, which is awesome. And Brandon Priest is their organizer. I need to get at least the registered agent and or the organizer. I need to find who the founder is, basically who's behind it. You can click on this. It just tells you the other people, the other businesses that they have a hold of. Make sure that this principal office matches up with what we have already. If it doesn't, for any reason, copy this address as well. So here I will need the organizer. And if we can't find the organizer or by another LLC, put it who they're registered by, because sometimes we can get in touch with them through that. And if you can do that, that would be awesome. And if you'd like, the one more thing that might be handy is copy this and paste. Not like I can tell you that one is Brandon Priest, and he is, I know he's an agent. I'm more than likely I'm more than positive he's the agent. All right, and in this case, it is Brandon Priest is the registered by as well. All right, so we can keep the URL. So that's the information that I need on the buyer, and that's the information that I also need on the seller, the private money person. So we're just going to take like Annex Capital, and we're going to copy, go over here to this, and we're going to hit search. All right, and here's Annex Capital. Here's his address, and here's the member and the organizer. So that's basically the information that I need. Oh, goodness. If you have any questions, definitely let me know, but this is pretty self-explanatory. I will have the Google Sheet completely set up for you with the information that I need when we need to get it. So I appreciate it. Thanks so much.